keep on keeping on. Just go do it already. Get excited. Because I'm telling you, you put in the months, and it might even be the years or the year, and some months on top, it's worth it. I've put in 18 months. I still got 40 pounds to lose or 50 pounds to lose. And the way I feel right now is amazing, and I am excited. Because I can see, feel, and live the experience already right now. So it's only going to get better and better. I'm going for a plateau, and look how I'm talking. Because I'm on the other side. I'm just doing a series of videos in one day right now, in one sitting, whilst I've got time, because over the week, this week has been really difficult. And one of the things I want to speak to you about is, I've talked about it before, but I want to talk about it again, is why are you trying to lose weight? What is the end game? What's the picture you've got in your mind? And what is the desire that's motivating you? Because if you've tried to lose weight before, and you're on basically the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the 10th sitting, you need to start really looking at why you're trying to lose weight and why you haven't, and begin to dissect what is causing you to keep relapsing. And that's what I've done this time round. Back in May, June 2015, I mean, imagine we're going into 2017. I've still got a lot to lose. I kind of really took stock of where my health was. I was suffering massively with loads of physical ailments that had now began to display themselves onto me physically as well as mentally. My snoring, my sleep apnea, I was getting sores on my body, in certain crevices underneath my arms, in between the groin. Started getting rashes, dry skin. My breathing, I was starting to wheeze a lot. My ankles would hurt when I'm standing up a little bit. My neck, my back was hurting even when I was sitting down or laying down in a chair watching TV. Even if we was going shopping, walking down the shopping aisle and everything else with the trolley, my back, my hands would be hurting. After doing like a shopping trip, and during that time I had a car, then I just want to sit in the car, wouldn't want to get out of the car with my wifey and go and shop with her. I started turning into some kind of beast. Not in regards to being horrible. I'm on about just growing out and just things coming out all over the place and everything else. It was the most awfulest time in my life because I was 43 years of age. At that time I had a daughter who was 5 years old going on to 6. And I was losing the battle to do with health big time. I was the heaviest I'd ever been in my life. I was like 151 pounds, not 151 pounds, 151 kilos and some, 151.8 or 7 or something like that. It was real bad. And you times that by 2.2. So I was 300 and something, like 320 or 330 pounds something. The most I've ever been. I'm 6'3", so I'm a big guy. But I'm on the other. I'm in my 40s, and now I'm putting on the biggest weight I've ever put on. And obviously, your metabolism becomes slower. Everything becomes thick. And obviously, men in their 40s as well, they can just lose the plot. I wasn't losing the plot because I'm secure in who I am, secure with my wife and my daughter and my marriage and everything else. But wow, to do being secure with me, the fear that took me over, to do with, oh yeah, I was having chest pains. Let me just put that out there. Starting to get serious pains in my chest. I've always had it on and off when I've put on weight because I've had a stressful life, so stress impedes me a lot. Everything else. It's funny, when I'm fit, it doesn't matter how stressed I am, I have no chest pains. So me keep saying, oh, it's stress, it's stress, it's stress. No, it's stress with me being fat and obese as well. Just being rough on myself. I was just, seriously, I couldn't, even when it come to flipping, me holding my wee, holding my piss, I started having problems with that. I swear, there was too much stuff. I was snoring like a sea lion constantly. I was constantly fatigued, just fall asleep, no energy, no nothing. And my clothes, God, and how I felt when I looked in the mirror and everything else. I mean, I was wearing 3XLs, now I wear XL. And I don't even see my pot belly anymore. My wife cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I feel my ribs. It's like I lie in bed and I feel my ribs now when I'm lying in bed sleeping. I feel my bones. I always used to feel before was just a fat belly and then just fat and everything else. I'm not trying to say this stuff for people who are there right now to kind of, you know, it's like to try and say, just go do it. It will and it can and it must come off you if you stay persistent. But you have to ride the course. Where I was, I'm going to go back to it because so many of my things are like, I'm here, let's go forward. But just so you can relate that I know. I would be walking up our stairs, just in a flipping house, feeling my ankles and my knees. And I've been fit and gone back, so many times, so much yo-yos. Like I'd be fit for a year and then go back for a year. Fit for a year and a half, go back for 7 months. Fit for 7 months, go back for 3 years not fit. Just yo-yoing all the time. But obviously this time I yo-yoed and then suddenly bang! The flipping, the kitchen sink was on top of me. The bathroom's on top of me. The whole house is on top of me. I'm walking, just hunched up with just issues and weight and just hating myself, my life, my very existence, and fear. The fear that gripped and consumed me that I am going to die. At some point, I'm at an age where I could just drop dead. Drop dead. Done. That was the thing that finally immobilized me, because with a stint of going to the GP and speaking to the doctor and trying to get some advice for both my wife and for myself, and he was talking to us about weight and we was talking to her about weight, and like I said, my wife, you're overweight, you're obese. I knew I was obese, but you're obese. You're so much like you're finished. And me and my wife come from there and we said, that's it. Let's start. And I'm so thankful that I went and I carried on 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 and I carried on. I'm trying to really emphasize. I just carried on. I messed up, I carried on. I fell off, I carried on. I messed up, I carried on, I carried on, I carried on. I messed up, I got back on, I carried on, I carried on. That is how you've got to be. I can't even emphasize, I just want you to get the repetitiveness of it. It's like you have to carry on. You have to keep on keeping on. Because this weight that we carry around in ourselves will destroy us. It's the most destructive thing. It's the most destructive thing. It messes you up mentally. Messes you up physically. It messes you up in everything socially. Sleep apnea. In your sleep, you're trying to relax. It messes you up. When you're sitting watching TV or with your loved ones or family, you're just there constantly just eating. You just... Because you're bored. You're not even hungry. You just, I want another flavour. I want another flavour. I want. And it's all, I can't believe how destructive it is. It's so destructive. Trust me, it is so destructive. And when you're there looking at your loved ones, you're looking at your daughter, you're looking at your wife, and you're looking at yourself, you're thinking, how much longer am I going to be around for? And you start cacking it. And imagine, that's not me having to take any medication. Could you imagine being like that and having to take medication as well? Or being diagnosed diabetic, or being diagnosed with cancer. It's so awful. And the fear of going to the doctors and thinking, what's going to happen when I do a blood test? What's going to be the result? All that kind of stuff. it can still happen when you're fit. It can still happen when you're trying. But at least you kind of started the action. Rather than someone putting a gun to your head or a machete to the back of your neck and saying, okay, you need to do something now, you're dead. Or you're going to die. You've only got 3 months. You only got 6 months. You know this is reality. Not because we watch films, but because it's happened to family members or it's happening to you right now. And you're living with a condition and you're having to become fit now because of the condition. You guys and girls that haven't had a diagnosis yet, be thankful. Don't go searching for problems, but go searching for your health now. You guys and girls that are scared because you've got all these ailments and you're not going to see the GP or the doctor and you're not going to find out whatever could be going on, please, I implore you, go and check yourself now. Just book it now. Book it. Do that first. Get in your mind, I'm going to do whatever it takes to do what I've got to do to fix up myself. The thing that pushed me to lose weight was that. The thing that pushed me to set up the channel and everything else, you know what it is. I'm going to link up the video at the end of this and you're going to know that basically I went to go to the GP about basically a wart that I'd found basically on my buttock, on my right buttock, and I had some lumps there. And I was well into my gym fitness. This was probably in August. And I'd basically gone, August 2016, so just a little while ago. I'd gone through months of basically dieting, exercising, and I'd lost quite a lot of weight. Not as far as I am now, but I'd lost probably about 50, 60 pounds. And then this thing was, and I was cacking it. I wouldn't tell wifey or anything. And I went through basically, I think 7 weeks of just madness in my head. Self-diagnosis, saying that's it, I've got cancer. I could have cancer. I've got a malignant thing. I've got something on my bum. It's really bad. And I'm talking to you right now and these 2 little lumps come back again. And it's a bit scary in one sense, but at least I know I've checked it out. But your brain still keeps tweaking in your head that what if, but at least I've researched it and went and dealt with it and everything else. It's just fatty tissue around your bum and that's it. But I had a wart come with it as well and it all got sore and I kind of basically laced it and it was all getting messy until my wife said, look, what's that? You need to get that synced to and everything else. And I went and got it sorted to, found out it was all okay, then come back and told her the story. I was just saying, look babes, I've just been dealing with this for like 7 weeks in my own head. I mean, I was not sleeping. I'd be literally getting 1 to 3 hours of sleep every single day because my mind would be getting impacted with this and impeded. I'll link up that video with this where I've come straight from the doctor and I've said, you know what, I've made up my mind. I was going to do this, I was going to do that, to do whichever way it was going to go, I was going to set up a channel. Please guys, there's a reason why I'm just doing this channel. Yes, I want subscribers. Yes, it'd be nice to make some spondoolies from the flipping AdWords later on. You know, like if the channel starts to grow and everything else. But that, I'm telling you now, if you know how YouTube channel works, the chances of that happening, it is a reality, but it takes time. It's almost like the weight loss. It's like a journey. So the very thing that's moving me is the passion and the desire. I'm making myself accountable so I can lose more weight, but putting out the story and the message of what this weight loss thing needs to be about if you want to break through. Do you see what I'm saying? This channel is not for you if you're lean already and you want to get a perfect physique and it's all in regards to doing just looking better and better and better. This is about trying to get to that point. And once I get to that point, then the channel might change to that, but I will never forget my roots. I will never, ever, ever, ever forget what it felt like to be obese year in and year out. Because I'm so tall as it is, it's hard for me to, I'm not so tall, but it's hard for me, because I'm in the UK, it's hard for me to get clothes that fit me in the first place, the length of arms and the legs and everything else. But when you put fat massive thighs or a fat massive neck or a fat massive arms with that as well, it's even more difficult. And then you can't hide yourself. And then you end up kind of like just either going from one extreme where you've got stuff where it's just like you're piling out of it, or stuff where it's so baggy you just look like some flipping, like the flipping marshmallow man out of Ghostbusters, just walking around like that. That's where I ended up, lads. It's not easy. And when I talk about myself in a demeaning way, I'm not trying to say, so that's what you look like, that's who you are, but I'm trying to say how I felt. I told one of my friends how much I weighed and how much weight I lost. And he said, what? I never knew you weighed that much. Because I hid it so well. You get to a point where you hide stuff so well. But when you lose some serious weight and you've been hiding it so well, people feel, whoa, what the heck? You've lost loads of weight. Wow. It's like the trainer at my gym, the local trainer. He's been seeing me. When our car broke down, I started hitting there from, I think, February this year. February, if not March, definitely. And he's seen me. And when I come in, I was still big. I was still thingy. He's just seen me train like a mofo, like crazy. Like I started off bit, and then I just, the past 2 or 3 months, I've been in there like a flipping veteran, just bang, 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 hitting the gym on a rig. And he's like, wow, you've lost loads of weight. You're getting skinny, bro. When you hear stuff like that from a personal trainer who's training other people and he's coming up and commenting, you feel, boom! My wife, he just commenting all the time. She can't believe it. Imagine, I'm lighter by so much more than when she first met me. She's never seen me this small since we've been married. I'm telling you, man, it's nang. That side of life, it's like, you keep getting props all the time. She just finds me super sexy now. Imagine that. 10 years on, we've known each other for 12 years. She's finding me even more sexier now, and I'm all older and everything else. Bang. That is lush. That's when you feel like, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just feel boom. I can't explain. Losing loads of weight is excellent. It's exciting. It's euphoric. You go through troubles and challenges still, but I feel so much better. I can't even explain, so just go do it. Seriously. Just go do it. It's like, how can I put it for you ladies? It's like the easiest way to put it, it's like you going to the hairdressers, and I don't know if this is how it is, I'm just trying to put it over like this, and you get your hair done exactly how you want it. Do you see what I'm saying? And then you get your nails done and everything else. These kind of things that are nothing to do with clothes. This is to do with you. This is how you're carrying yourself. And you get it done. And you wake up the next day and it's done again. And you wake up the next day and it's done again. But just in a different little style. Because you're able to pop it a different way. That's what it's like when you lose loads of weight. It's off key. I don't even... This year that's coming, 2007, I'm so excited for when the sun's beating down. Top's going to be off, blood. Just bopping with my wife. Just... getting sun hitting me, and I can just have my top off and get a nice suntan on street, on road. You know when you're walking around, you just want to be relaxed and you're walking in the park, on the beach, whatever. Not having to be covered up, thinking I don't want to expose myself. Just the confidence. That's why I salute you guys and girls that are coming on that you're nowhere near where you want to be and you're right way back. I salute you because it's so difficult. And that's why I want to just emphasize for you guys and girls where you think, yeah, but John, you're able to go on. I haven't really seen you massive. And I have seen you massive. Meaning I've seen you massive. And I'm there preaching, talking to you guys and everything else. Just imagine the follower base you're going to get. And imagine what you can talk like. I'm going all like I'm going. Imagine what you will be like. When you've lost 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 pounds. 120, 140, 160 pounds. What the heck are you going to look like? What are the clothes and the makeup and the stuff you're going to have on? And guys, when you're able to just lose that weight, you start shredding. And you start being able to show your pecs properly, bloods. And your arms. And your cut. Keep on keeping on. Just go do it already. Get excited. Because I'm telling you, you put in the months, and it might even be the years or the year, and some months on top, it's worth it. I've put in 18 months. I've still got 40 pounds to lose or 50 pounds to lose. And the way I feel right now is amazing, and I am excited. Because I can see, feel, and live the experience already right now. So it's only going to get better and better. I'm going for a plateau, and look how I'm talking. because I'm on the other side. Life is difficult. It'll always be difficult. But you don't always have to be overweight. Keep on keeping on. Subscribe. Please comment below. Please become a follower. I will keep encouraging. There'll be times when I kind of rip you to pieces, but there'll be so many more of these videos. And in that way, you'll get a complimentary kind of, I don't know what the word is, but you'll just get the right kind of rationale to be able to deal with your good and bad days. Alright? Until next time, please comment, please subscribe, please follow, please keep popping over. Keep on keeping on, just go do it already. Bruh!